Stop apologizing for staying home. Stop feeling guilty for declining the invitation. Stop thinking you are missing out on life. The truth is, by stepping back, you are the only one actually stepping up. There comes a definitive moment in every man's life when the noise of the world becomes unbearable. The chaos, the demands, the fake smiles, the endless scrolling, it all starts to feel like a prison. Society tells you that power is found in the crowd. It tells you that to be successful, you must be everywhere, seen by everyone, constantly available. But Stoicism teaches us the exact opposite. True power is not built in the spotlight, it is forged in the shadows. A man becomes dangerous in the best possible way when he learns to withdraw. Not to run away from reality, but to master himself before he conquers it. Today, I am going to reveal why choosing to stay home is not an act of weakness, but the most aggressive strategic move you can make for your future. 1. You escape the addiction of noise to reclaim your soul. We live in an age of manufactured distraction. The world is screaming at you 24/7 with opinions you didn't ask for, drama you don't need, and expectations that don't serve you. When you intentionally close your door and stay home, you are performing a radical act of rebellion. You are severing the cord to the matrix. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, once wrote, "Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." But you cannot hear your soul when the world is blasting in your ears. Your home is not just a building, it is your sanctuary. It is the only place where the static fades and your true voice begins to speak. When you stay home, your confusion turns into clarity. Your anxiety turns into strategy. 2. You forge the iron discipline that 99% of men lack. Look around you. Most people are terrified of stillness. They are addicted to movement, hooked on cheap dopamine, and desperate for social validation. If they sit still for 5 minutes, they panic. When you choose to stay home, you are training a rare and elite skill, solitude. You are learning how to sit with your own thoughts without flinching. You are learning to work without an audience. You are mastering the art of delayed gratification. Seneca warned us, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. By staying home, you are learning to be fully present, fully grounded, and fully in control. While others are drifting, you are anchoring. 3. You surgically remove the energy vampires from your life. There is a brutal truth you only realize when you spend time alone. Distance acts as a filter. When you stop being available 24/7, you start to see people for who they really are. You realize who only calls when they need a favor. You see who is actually jealous of your growth. You identify who brings nothing but chaos and negativity to your table. Staying home gives you the vantage point to audit your circle. You realize that you don't need more friends, you need better ones. This is how you protect your peace. This is how you prune the dead leaves so the tree can grow. 4. You unlock the superpower of emotional sovereignty. You know, the average man is a puppet. His mood depends on how many likes he gets, how people treat him, or even what the news says. He relies on external things for his internal happiness. But when you stay home, you break those strings. You learn a different kind of strength. Emotional independence. Epictetus taught that freedom begins the moment we stop depending on things outside of our control. When you are at home, alone with your purpose, you build an emotional core that is bulletproof. You learn to validate yourself. You learn to clap for your own wins. You become a man who cannot be shaken by rejection or praise because your value comes from within. 5. You turn your home into a laboratory for greatness. This is the unfair advantage. While the rest of the world is at the bar, wasting money and killing brain cells, you are in your personal dojo. Your home is where you sharpen the blade. It is where you read the books others ignore. It is where you build the business plan, learn the skill, and craft the vision. Every great philosopher, every empire builder, every elite athlete spent long, lonely hours in the dark before they ever shined in the light. This is your incubation period. Staying home gives you the focus to transform into a sharper, smarter, more lethal version of yourself. 6. You conserve your energy for the battles that matter. Your energy is a finite currency. When you are out every night, you are spending that currency on nonsense, gossip, small talk, social posturing. You are leaking power. But when you stay home, you plug the leaks. Your energy becomes pressurized. It becomes contained. You learn to say no without guilt. You learn to hoard your focus for your mission. When you finally do step out, you move with intent. You speak with impact. Your energy becomes a laser beam, not a scattered light bulb. 7. You conquer the fear of being alone. Solitude is the graveyard of the weak, but the throne of the strong. Weak men fear being alone because they are afraid of what they will find inside themselves. Strong men embrace it. When you stay home and learn to truly enjoy your own company, you unlock a level of confidence that is honestly intoxicating. You stop chasing people. You stop begging for attention. You stop needing to be part of the crowd. You become whole. A man who is comfortable in an empty room is the most powerful man in any room he walks into. Staying home is not about hiding from the world forever. It is about preparing yourself to re-enter it as a conqueror. It is about rebuilding your mind, brick by brick in private, so that nothing can destroy you in public. This is the path of Stoicism. This is the path of inner mastery. This is the way of the high-value man. If you are ready to embrace the power of solitude, hit the like button right now. It's a small signal to your brain that you accept this challenge. And if you are part of the 1% who is serious about mental transformation, comment the words, "Inner Fortress" below. Let me see who is truly listening. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We are building a tribe of Stoic minds, and I want you in it. Go home. Get quiet. Get strong.